Thank you. People are often personally confused by the idea of political freedom on the one hand, that is, the ability to change their representatives within the framework of the kind of government they've established, and the idea of personal freedom on the other hand. We're free to speak our minds and follow the dictates of our wishes as it comes to what we'll do and where we'll live and how far we wish to pursue a formal education, but we're still governed by a system nonetheless, and we can be thrown into prison for violating its laws. We're obliged to pay our taxes and get a license to marry or go into business or drive a car, and if we own a home, we're obliged to pay a tax on our property. De Tocqueville, in his classic work Democracy in America, was quick to perceive how, under the dominion of certain laws, democracy would extinguish that liberty of the mind to which a democratic social condition is favorable, so that after having broken all the bondages once imposed on it by ranks or by men, the human mind would be closely fettered to the general will of the greatest number. He said if the absolute power of a majority were to be substituted by democratic nations for all the different powers that checked or retarded overmuch the energy of individual minds, the evil would only have changed character. Men would not have found the means of independent life. They would simply have discovered, no easy task, a new physiognomy of servitude. There is, and I cannot repeat it too often, there is here matter for profound reflection to those who look on freedom of thought as a holy thing, and who hate not only the despot, but the idea of despotism. For myself, de Tocqueville writes, when I feel the hand of power lie heavy on my brow, I care but little to know who oppresses me, and I'm not the more disposed to pass beneath the yoke because it's held out to me by the arms of a million people. I'm not the more disposed to pass beneath the yoke because oppression is held out to me by the arms of a million men. The young French nobleman could see that oppression can take any political form. Communist leaders always use the political euphemism People's Party or People's Democracy to enslave and imprison and brainwash the millions who've fallen under their dictatorships. Despotism can be called Ethel or Virginia or Fred. Anyone who's gone through a military boot camp knows how free he is in a military organization within a democracy. Quite often the same people who will rise in revolution to throw off the bonds of monarchy and then go on to defeat other forms of tyranny will obsequiously say yes sir to a clerk in a minor political job as well as jump to do his bidding. We hear people who are unused to eating in restaurants calling a waiter sir and shift uneasily in their chairs under the commanding snobbery of a captain or the maitre d'. I'll be back in a moment.